Okay guys, gotta do this quick. I'm running out of time on the phone. These are the sales for Monday. A bunch of Star Wars blaster guns and dart guns. Some of them work, some of them don't. Like the black one works, but no battery cover. Good old tape holding that one in. A couple of these Star Tours ones are really yellow faded. One's really bad, you can see it right there. Two of them work, one of them doesn't. The dart guns work, no darts. These ones are little dart ones. One of them's got a broken piece on the end, and then this one right here does work. The two best ones are this one and the black one. They usually do the best, but I just slotted them all together. Took a best offer of $84 shipped for them. It probably cost me $25 to ship them, I'm guessing, in this big of a box with the weight. Hopefully it'll be cheaper, but we'll see. Usually I pick them up for $1 or $2. If you can get ones that work and lot them together, you can do pretty well, and sometimes even individually you can get 25 or 30 bucks for one depending on which one you have. So pretty good, something to look out for if you can find them regularly. Otherwise, and you want to make sure they work, I wouldn't recommend buying a bunch of broken ones, but that turned out okay. They were just sitting in the garage too, just stuff I hadn't gotten around to listing. Some clothes finally sold. These are Adriano Goldschmied Protege straight leg pants, men's. Really good shape. Paid I think $6 for these, $6.49 actually, and they sold on a best offer of $26. So happy about that. The rest was video game stuff. Star Fox 64 out of the $250 video game lot that sold for $15. Roland's Curse was out of a $40 lot, bought from the same person but a different day. That sold for $23, I think. Pokemon Coliseum, bought this past weekend out of a $10 lot. That sold for $38 shipped. And then a Game Boy Advance SP. I paid $20 for this with a bunch of games. I think I already sold one game for $12. This sold for $45 shipped. So, and I got a whole bunch of other games. I think one more was worth something and the rest I'll just lost together. So, pretty good. Happy to get rid of that stuff. I'll let you know if anything else sells. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. Hey everyone, here are the two sales from today, Tuesday. Actually had a third, but they haven't paid yet, a $28 jersey. I just listed it and it sold within like 30 minutes on a best offer for 28 bucks. It's a youth Kobe jersey, so I'm sure they'll probably pay. I think I've sold to this person before, a Lakers jersey, but it's pretty late now, so maybe they'll pay tomorrow. But two clothing things sold after I just complained. Not much clothing stuff. No hard goods today. This was a pair of Lucky Jeans, 4230, 361 vintage straight. Paid a few bucks for those, and they sold for $35 ship, full price. And this is a pair of Torrid, size 16, 31-inch inseam boyfriend cut jeans. I think I paid $4 or $5 for those, and they sold for $30 shipped on a full price sale. So, was surprised. Usually on my jeans I end up taking best offers, but people paid up for them, so that's cool. Someone questioned why I sell Luckies and I still get money. I know that you can buy them brand new, different kinds of Lucky jeans at like Ross and stuff like that, and it is true you can, but sometimes different cuts and stuff aren't available anymore, and sometimes people don't have those stores or may not be able to find exactly what they want, so they're willing to pay up on eBay. So works out for me. I don't buy them all the time. I gotta get them really cheap, but ended up selling those for $35 and these ones for $30. Hope you guys have a good night. Hey everyone, here are the sales from Wednesday. Really good day today, a lot better than yesterday's two sales. Starting off up top, the Eeyore denim with the hood on it jacket. The hood does come off, but I included it. This sold for $50 best offer. I had paid $10. I think I could have probably got some more for it if it didn't have the stains that it has on the arm. It's even worse than I thought it was. You can see a big one right there. I listed in the listing. It was clear that it had heavy damage, and someone offered me $50 right out the gate. So I had listed like $70, so I just took it and paid $10 for it. It'll probably ship in a medium flat rate, hopefully, or it might ship for like $13 or $13 bucks, $14 if it goes over that. So pretty good there, happy with it. Would have probably got a little bit more, but had some damage. Polo Ralph Lauren vest here, like leather under the armpit area, size small. Not the best size, but super cool looking. Paid $6 for that. Took a best offer of $48. Car Styling Quarterly. Sold the first books 1 through 4 for $150, I think it was. Haven't sold any more. I had an offer a couple times that I declined, but took a best offer for these 4 right here. You can see a discoloration on this one for $40. So I'm just going to put them in a regional A box and ship them out that way. So happy with that. These are little figures that you can build. I bought these and a lot of stuff for $100. I listed actually 5 of them, and someone bought 5 of them, and then I realized I had one more. They spent $45 on all of them. Some of them are not even complete. So I sold like 4 non-complete ones for $30, 1 complete one for $15. Someone bought them all, so we'll just throw in the other one for them, and we'll probably ship those in a regional A box, I think, as well. So this is a power cord here. It goes to Elan, which makes like home electronic equipment. Had this lying around. Just came in a lot of stuff that I bought. Sold it for a full price sale, $20 shipped. Batman and Robin, Sega Genesis. Sold that for $25 shipped, full price. I showed you guys these in one of my haul videos. I had 3 of them. Went back to the thrift store yesterday and found the other one for $3. So there's 4 in the set. Sold those for $58 shipped. I paid $12 plus tax. So pretty happy with that. Then 3 jerseys sold that were listed last night. They sold within a day. Colin Kaepernick, men's extra large. A little mark here on the shoulder, right there. But that sold on the best offer for $55. His Nike stuff is still doing well. Tom Brady youth, size small. Paid $5 for this jersey. And this sold for $20 full price. And then a Lakers Kobe youth extra large, super cool jersey. Kind of see the print on the side there. Paid $5 for that, and that sold for $28 shipped on the best offer. So that's everything. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll let you know if anything else sells. Hey everyone, these are the sales from Thursday. Just a couple things. Made pretty good money though on what did sell, so happy about that. No clothing sales this time. Sony micro cassette M470. This actually sold like on Monday, but someone finally paid. It was the best offer at $33. So happy to get rid of that. I think I paid $5 for that with some micro cassettes as well. Windows 7, don't remember what I paid, but this sold for $38 shipped. I want to say it was a couple bucks for that. Genesis 6-pack, Sega Genesis game. This came out of a $15 video game lot. It sold for $10. Toyota 4Runner manual. This sold for $15 shipped. I paid $1 or $2 for that. And the best sale was the Buzz Lightyear wings. I paid $5 for this past weekend for those, and they sold on the best offer of $58 shipped. Not a best offer, a full price sale of $58 shipped. Sorry. You can usually get between $50 and $60 in my experience with them, if you wait out for the right person, especially around Halloween. Some people will sell them a lot cheaper, but if you hold out, you can get a little bit better money. So happy with that. If anything else sells, I'll let you know. Hey guys, this is the weekend sales. Sorry it's a different setup here. The room I usually do them in, someone's sleeping in there, so can't really do it right now, but wanted to show what I sold. So I'm in a different room, lighting's not as great, but just deal with it if you can, please. Really not the greatest weekend, like $272 for a 3-day weekend. My goal is $100 a day. Did not make that. Had no sales on Saturday. Did turn down one offer that I regret for a $25 hat. We were going back and forth, and I thought I could get them to come up one more time. They just disappeared after that, so I probably would have taken that. Plus, it was only a quarter of the hat. The second thing, got an offer of $100. I really want like $120, and I countered with a little bit above that, hoping they'd come up. I might have even taken $115, but they just disappeared too. So probably could have had a couple more sales and made the goal, but just didn't work out. And had a really good weekend last weekend. You know, this is kind of how it goes. Sometimes I try not to get too down or too high as well when something goes really well, because that doesn't mean it's going to stay like that. Sometimes there's some anomalies. So got to roll with it and keep moving. Be thankful for what you do sell and keep working hard. I definitely didn't list as much this week, so I don't think that helps. I think the more active you are, eBay definitely, whatever their algorithm is, it definitely matters. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Again, pardon the glares and stuff. Grand Theft Auto 5 for Xbox One. This was out of a $5 game lot. The best part was they had a case for Hello Neighbor. They thought another Xbox One game. They saw the GTA 5 disc and thought it was just GTA 5, but actually their disc was behind it. So I actually got 3 games for the price of what they thought was 2. I didn't even know it until I brought it home. I knew this would sell, so I got 15 shipped for this. Whoops, pretty cool. I almost broke these glasses, which would be no good. These are Christian Dior, I think vintage. Dark shades. I don't think that. We'll see if it'll focus on the label. Maybe it will. There, hopefully you can kind of see that. These were $3 at an estate sale, and I sold those for $50 shipped. The case is just something that came with it, so it doesn't actually go with it, but I'll probably use it for packing purposes. I had that $250 game lot, Nintendo DS, light box only. No system was anywhere to be found, but I sold it for $15 shipped just for the box and the accessory or the inserts. That was pretty cool. It'll go first class. A solitaire game, don't remember what I paid, but this sold for $20 shipped. It does work. These little big screen ones do pretty well. Gex 64, also from that $250 game lot, sold for $10 shipped. This is a really old wrestling belt that I've had. These are the Jakks Pacific WWE belts. You can see there's definitely a lot of fading or wear where it kind of wore off some of the text. But the picture I took of this thing was hideous, so now I know why it took so long to sell. It sold for $20 shipped, which I'm fine with. It does ship first class. I usually pay $5 or less for these, and I think I can almost always get 20 for them. Some you can get like 30 for, depending on which one it is. But this is a more basic one, but it took so long to sell, it probably would have sold quicker if I had a better photo. But just bubble wrap this, and I'll put it in a little box, and we'll be good to go. The Thin Man collection, bought this DVD set for I think $8 at Angel View, which is a thrift store near me. They're pretty expensive there, but this was a good little find I had on a lunch break, and that sold for $38 shipped, so happy about that. Some not so good GameCube titles. These came out of a big GameCube lot I bought long ago. I already made money on the games that were valuable, plus the system and everything like that. This is just some junk that came with it. I mean, there's some pretty fun games in here, I guess. And some good games, like maybe for kids, like Lego Star Wars and stuff. Call of Duty was a fun game. There's Nemo. But there's like 8 sports titles, which are usually worth nothing. So they're thrown in there at 18 games. Took a best offer of $35, which is fine. I had them listed at 40 at this point, or best offer. I probably would have taken maybe a little bit less if they didn't sell soon, but happy to get rid of them. I'll ship them in here because they're going to Pennsylvania. I really could have fit probably 1 or 2 more games in here. So yeah, I don't want to do more than that for a lot. That way, if I want to use the medium flat rate, I can just put them in here and they're good to go. 2 clothing items. This is like an ISPO or IPSO, I don't remember. Like nice rainbow color block rain jacket. Paid $2 for that. $1 or $2 at an estate sale. Sold that for $29.99 on the best offer, so super happy with that. That sold within like a month or so. And then here's a Khalil Mack Raiders jersey. Paid $5. Had some cracking on the numbers. You can't really see it too well because of the back. Maybe you can. He actually left the team, and I want to do a little bit of information for you guys. A lot of times, if you're paying attention to things going on, like if it is sports or maybe like a singer dies or something like that, sometimes there can be a spike in what's valuable. He doesn't play on this team anymore. It was big controversy over the offseason. He was traded to the Chicago Bears. The Raiders coach traded him, and then the Raiders have not done that well, and a lot of people miss him and wish he was still there and are mad that he was traded. So I just had a feel. Normally I don't like to buy jerseys for people who have left the team. If they're still playing, a lot of times their value kind of drops. But I took a chance on this one at $5 from the jersey guy I buy from because I thought maybe, just maybe, there'd be someone out there who's just sad this guy left, loves him still, and kind of mad at his own team, so he's going to buy the jersey and want to wear it to support the guy who left. So took a chance for $5. It paid off because it sold for $40 full price, sale, shipped. So keep an eye out for things like that. That's why I've been selling all the Colin Kaepernicks, because he's still relevant and a lot of people are behind his cause. Again, whatever side you stand on, it doesn't really matter. And for me in reselling, I'm just going to take advantage of the people who are willing to buy. I actually got good feedback on that last jersey I sold. The guy was super happy. So I'm sure he's someone who's supporting Kaepernick and wanted to buy a jersey to do so. And I made $55 on a $5 jersey. So that's super cool. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a great time out there. If you sold anything cool, put it in the comments. Or if you're making YouTube videos, let me know as well. I try to follow other YouTubers and I'm always looking to learn as well. Take care. Hey guys, one more sale for this weekend, maybe more. Actually, it's not the end of the day yet, but this is the hat I was talking about that hadn't sold. Maybe thought I was a little too greedy. The guy did come back and accept the offer of 28 bucks, so it was an extra $3 for me. It worked out, and it actually put us over the $300. I think we're at $272 and some change, so that was cool. This one sold, paid a quarter for it. It's a really nice. Look out for the football hats with the shark tooth, or I've heard it listed as sawtooth before, but I usually use shark tooth, that jagged edge two-tone hat by Logo Athletic. I think Starter has some as well. These ones do pretty well, so happy with that. A quarter and 28 first class is going to go in that box, and we'll be good to go.